Hey, welcome back to Even the Sparrow Homestead. Let's burn some stuff. Right back here we have our brush pile that we're going to take care of today. So what we're going to use is a little oil and a little propane torch. So let's get started. Today is also our seed planting day, so while we're off planting seeds, we'll keep an eye on this fire.
Alright, so we are starting our seedlings today. We've been wanting to do this for a couple weeks, but locals say hold off 2 weeks because they've had things wiped out from just a freak frost that happens.
Early frost the first week of May. Sometimes you get that one frost that kills everything for you. So this is what our starting seed mix is. Some natural organic seed mix.
Light and fluffy, no additives. So what we're going for here in the mix is to be able to hold its shape when you put it in a ball in the palm of your hand, but still crumbly. Looks about right. So we're going to start just by filling our seed tray. We're trying to avoid some use of plastic. We're using little popsicle sticks. And we use these in Colorado, and you can use them for several years. In Colorado though, we marked them with Sharpie, and the Sharpie fades. So we got a special pen, a garden pen, and it's supposed to resist water and UV rays and still be readable after the season. So we're gonna give this thing a go. So here are two kind of funky varieties of purple peppers. We're gonna try only one of each in the garden this year, but we're gonna plant 2 cells of each in case something happens to one of them. Next up, we're gonna do some bell peppers. We're planting quite a few bells to do salsa and all sorts of good stuff. We're gonna try out a couple of varieties that are typically hot peppers, but the heat has been bred out of the pepper. So we're gonna try habanadas and nadapenas this year. Next up we have some sweeter varieties, so red Marconi, Corbaci, Nizhvarsky, Jimmy Nardello's, and a sweet banana pepper. We're going to try to make our own paprika, and we may even try to use our electric smoker and smoke some paprika as well. So we're trying out these this year. And for our spicy peppers, we have the Craig's Grande Jalapeno. No picture, but they're brown jalapenos. Ají pineapple, chocolate habaneros, Tam jalapenos, lemon spice jalapenos, orange spice jalapenos, sugar rush red, they're supposed to be sweet and hot, sugar rush peach, Tabasco. We're going to try to ferment some Tabasco sauce this year. and some Thai red chilies. Probably gonna dry these and make our own chili powder.
All right, on to the tomatoes. So what we are planting are some Dr. Weiss yellow tomatoes. We got some Lucid Gems, the Pink Jazz, classic beefsteak, and the famous Paul Robeson. Now a little fun fact, this guy was an opera singer.
Then we have the pink Berkeley tie-dye, the Berkeley tie-dye green tomato, Dark Galaxy. This one's cool, has little white spots all over it like stars. This one doesn't have a photo, but the Black Prince. And then we're gonna try one hybrid. It's a bush steak hybrid.
All right, on to the fun, smaller variety of tomatoes. So everyone's favorite, Brad's Atomic grape tomato. I just think these look really cool. Look at that. You don't find those everywhere. And what else? What else we got here? We got the blueberry tomato. Those look fun. The chocolate pear. Micro Toms. Blue goldberries. And some Napa Chardonnay tomatoes.
We're gonna do a few tomatillos in the garden, some purple, some Rio Grande Verde, and then there's no picture, but the Queen of Malinalco, they're supposed to be like fruity, and they're a yellow tomatillo.
So this year we are trying a few different varieties of eggplant. The normal ones that you get in the store, the big purple ones, we're just not a big fan of. So we're gonna try some Nagasaki, some Ping Tong, and some Gandia eggplant. We'll see how these go. Next up is a little bit of asparagus. Now one of these varieties, when you blanch it, it turns white. So that'd be this one actually.
So our asparagus that we planted is going in a perennial bed, so that's not part of our 6,000 square foot garden. But in our perennial beds, we're also going to try out some artichokes, and we're gonna do a green globe and a purple variety. So we are not gonna take up any precious garden space with these, but we're gonna try to plant some loofahs so we can make our own dishcloths, and we're gonna do some birdhouse gourds too, but those take like a full year to totally dry out. So we'll plant them this year, then let them dry out for a full year, and then maybe we'll make some birdhouses.
All right, next up is dill. Gotta have a bunch of dill if you're gonna pickle stuff, right? So we got a Mammoth Long Island dill, and this one doesn't have a picture, but it is a dill bouquet. So we're gonna try those and see how it works out.
And we're just starting a couple of our flowers that are gonna go in the herb garden. So we're gonna do a couple feverfew, and then we're gonna put some yarrow in the front of the house in the cut flower garden. We're doing a 10 by 10 bed of just strawberries. So we're gonna try a few different varieties, the classic red ones, and then we're gonna try out a yellow wild strawberry.
All right, we are almost towards the end of planting our seed starts for now. And we got some leeks, these two different varieties, and then we're going to some onions, yellows and reds.
We're also gonna try out some celery root this year. This is actually what the celery powder that you buy at the store in the spice section is made out of. It's made out of celery root. So you grow this, dehydrate it, and grind it into a powder.
Okay, so we picked up this nice little sprayer from Dollar General, just a few bucks. Now when you're watering the seeds, you don't want a really big stream, and you just want a nice even coverage over it. So that way you're not like washing the seeds away. So you can just watch. A gentle mist. Now you can probably pick one of these up, either at Dollar General if you don't have one. Amazon I'm sure has one. It's really nice though.
So put all of our peppers basically together in the tray, so that way we could use the extra heat from a couple of seed starting mats that we have on these two bottom shelves here. So that should help our peppers germinate since they like it up to 95 degrees. So any added heat that these guys can get will help them germinate. So as you can see above, we have our thermometer in here. We just fired up our little heater, so it hasn't started climbing on the dial yet, but we're gonna be able to keep an eye on how hot it is out here for our little seedlings, and we're hoping to show you some progress here next week.
We got plenty of room to expand in here, so it's coming along. Well, thanks for joining us today, and until next time, take care.
Bye.